I first started riding, all I craved was speed. The adrenaline rush, the thrill of leaning into corners, the roar of an engine at full throttle. It was intoxicating. Like many new riders, I believed faster was always better. Back then, sport bikes reigned supreme. Their sleek lines, aggressive stance, and promise of insane performance were irresistible. I'll never forget my first time on a sport bike. It felt like pure power beneath me. This, I thought, this is what riding is all about. For years, I chased that speed, cornering harder, pushing faster, leaning further. I experienced incredible moments when the bike and I became one, slicing through the air. But gradually, something changed. Perhaps it was the countless miles, or maybe I began to realize there's more to riding than just going fast. Sport bikes look great and feel powerful, but they have downsides. The aggressive riding position is one. It's exhilarating for the first hour or two, but then your wrists ache, your back stiffens, and you're constantly wrestling the bike. It's a machine that demands your full attention, always. I'd often pull into rest stops after long rides feeling utterly drained, body sore, mind exhausted. I began questioning myself. Is this really what riding should feel like? Why did I feel more worn out than free? Every trip became a race against myself, a constant push to the limits. As I got older, I realized this wasn't what I wanted anymore. The thrill of speed faded, replaced by a craving for exploration, adventure, and true freedom. I entered my motorcycle midlife crisis. Stepping away from sport bikes, I started exploring different possibilities. That's when I discovered the BMW R1100GS. This bike was unlike anything I'd ridden before. It wasn't built for lap records or races, but for something deeper: endurance, exploration, and comfort. My first ride was an epiphany. This is what I've been missing. The upright position felt like a relief after years of hunching over sport bikes, and the wide handlebars offered effortless control. It wasn't about speed anymore. It was about the journey. Sport bikes are undeniably fast, but they're also limiting. Your focus is always on the road ahead, the next corner, the next straight. It's tunnel vision. You're locked into one riding style, aggressive, fast, and unforgiving. There's no room to look around, to take in the world, to truly enjoy the ride. On the R1100GS, everything changed. Suddenly, I wasn't just riding through places. I was riding to them. I could go anywhere. Paved roads, dirt trails, mountains, deserts. It didn't matter. This bike took it all in stride. It wasn't just a machine built for speed. It was built for freedom. I began to appreciate the journey over the destination. On a sport bike, you're always chasing something. Speed, time, performance. On the GS, I started slowing down, stopping to take in views, exploring roads I'd never noticed before. I focused not on the next bend, but on the entire experience. The GS allowed me to be present in the moment, a novel sensation. Over time, I realized that motorcycling isn't just about speed or cornering ability. It's about the places it takes you and the feelings it evokes. And the GS, it's the ultimate bike for that. The comfort is a game changer. On a sport bike, you're done after an hour or two. Your body screams for a break. But on the GS, I could ride all day and still feel fresh, ready for another 100 miles. The upright seating, wide seating, and smooth ride seemed tailor-made for long journeys. Best of all, I'm no longer fighting the bike. We're working together. There's a unique confidence that comes with riding a GS. It's not flashy, but it's dependable. You know it'll get you where you need to go, regardless of terrain or weather. It's no longer about proving anything. It's about enjoying the ride and trusting your bike. Looking back, I realize it took over 100,000 miles to understand what I truly wanted in a motorcycle. It's ironic. What I thought I needed at the start of my journey wasn't what I ended up needing at all. I began with fast, aggressive bikes, but found my home on a machine built for adventure, comfort, and freedom. Sport bikes are perfect for a certain type of rider, someone who prioritizes speed and performance above all else. But for me, they didn't offer the complete experience. The GS, though, in my eyes, it's the ultimate motorcycle. In the end, riding isn't about speed. It's about where the bike takes you and how it makes you feel. For me, it took over 100,000 miles and countless lessons to realize that. And the BMW R1100GS, it's taken me places I never imagined, and I'm far from done yet. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see where else this bike takes me, feel free to subscribe and turn that notification bell on.